Rank advancement is so much fun. Hello, Scouts and parents. Welcome back to Scouter Jeff Asks a Question. Today's question is, how do rank advancements work in Scouts BSA? Good question. Advancing in ranks is one of those key elements and methods of scouting. And there's 4 steps to scout advancement. So I'm going to set the table a little bit before I get into the question. First, the scout learns how to do a skill. So for example, one of the requirements is learn how to do a square knot. So a scout is taught and learns how to do that square knot, preferably by another scout. The second step is a scout is tested on that skill. And this is where the scout will go up to a scoutmaster, assistant scoutmaster, and show them that they know how to do that skill, and that's when they would sign off in the book. The third step is a scout is reviewed, and that's through what we call a board of review, where a scout sits down with 3 committee members and they ask the scout questions about their scouting career and what they have been learning and what have they been doing, that kind of thing. And finally, a scout is recognized where they receive their rank advancement at a court of honor. And when Cub Scouts cross over, a lot of them are just given the Scout Handbook, but little instruction what to do with it. And hopefully I can shed a little bit of light on that, especially for parents, so that they can understand what to expect and what to see, what they should be seeing as their scout works through the program. So first, let me talk about the Scouts BSA ranks. There are 7 ranks in total, from Scout to Eagle. The first rank, Scout, can be earned at the Scouts' first troop meeting if they come prepared. These are foundational skills. What is the Scout Oath and Law? How does a troop work? Show a few knots. It's a lot of the same things that they had to learn for Arrow of Light if they did that. So they can earn that in their first troop meeting if they're ready. The next 3 ranks, Tenderfoot, Second Class, and First Class, these are what I refer to as the hard skill ranks. These are the how-to ranks. How to tie knots. How to do first aid. How to camp. There's a reason that National Youth Leadership Training, Order of the Arrow, and high adventure bases require scouts to be at least a first-class rank. And that's because they need to have those how-to skills before they're ready for those programs. The final 3 ranks are Star, Life, and Eagle. And we're shifting from hard skills to soft skills. A scout must complete a certain number of merit badges for each rank, some of which have to be Eagle-required merit badges, perform community service, teach skills to other scouts, and hold a leadership position in their troop. In Cub Scouts, ranks were earned 1 at a time, 1 year at a time. So during your bear year, you could only work on your bear badge, but you could not go back to your wolf badge, and you can't go forward to your Weeblo badge. Scouts BSA is different. Well, you have to do them all in order. You can earn multiple ranks in a year or none at all. The pace of rank advancement is totally up to the scout. We do like to get most scouts through their first class rank within about a year, but really that's up to the scout and their interest and how much time they're willing to put into it. But you can work on rank requirements for multiple ranks at the same time, unless the requirement specifically says you can't. For example, there are requirements that say, like for your star rank, while a first class scout complete X number of months in a leadership position. But for anything else, you can do them at the same time. So as a Tenderfoot scout, you can work on most requirements for second class and first class, and guess what? That merit badge you just earned, that counts towards your star rank. Now, one other reminder on the second step of scout advancement, and that's when a scout is tested on a skill. Only a scoutmaster, assistant scoutmaster, or other designated person, designated by the scoutmaster, can test a scout. Depending on your troop, that could be a senior patrol leader or a junior assistant scoutmaster, or even a scout at a higher rank. But the main point is that your parents cannot sign off in your scout handbook. They may not have that expertise or the scouting knowledge to properly sign off and know that the scout has mastered the skill. But it's easy. When you're ready, just go tell your scoutmaster or assistant scoutmaster that you are ready and ask them to sign off on those requirements in your Scout handbook. So that's what I've got for rank advancements. Hopefully you understand how they work a little bit better. And until next time, happy scouting.